Hello my friend, I hope this video finds you well. Today I'm diving into the latest innovation from THR Audio. That's the Vox Guru vocal mixing plugin. It's designed to streamline your vocal production process, offering a comprehensive suite of tools to achieve professional sounding vocals across a variety of genres. So Vox Guru is an all-in-one mixing suite that contains 5 separate modules, and each of those modules is tailored to address specific aspects of vocal processing. Let's dive into the DAW and go check it out. So first off, let's take a look at the dynamic module on the left here. Within the dynamic module, you've got 4 different styles of compressor. You've got dynamic, clean, analog, and tube. And as well as compression, you also do have a very handy de-esser here too. Now it's very, very simple to dial in with these 2 sliders, but if you want to dive in a little bit deeper, each of these modules contains an advanced switch which you can flick and then dive in a little bit deeper under the hood. So let's take a listen to these 4 different compressor options, starting with analog. So here's our vocal without the compression.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
And with?
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
Really impressive, really nice, thick, rich, warm sound coming from that analog compressor. Let's take a listen to the tube option.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
Again, really nice without.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
It's very impressive. Dynamic.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you. I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
These compression options within this module sound very, very nice indeed. I've been using this plugin for a few days, so I already know that I really, really like this plugin. I realise that this is a sponsored video, but these thoughts are 100% my own, and I'm pretty much blown away actually by how good this plugin sounds, and I really like this compressor a lot. So here's the clean compression.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
And again without.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
Next up, we've got the EQ module, where you've got 4 different distinct EQ styles: vintage, classic, pop, and modern. You can see as I move between them, you can see the EQ curve changing. Back on pop is quite a familiar curve, which I would typically do on a lot of vocals. You've got a low cut here, then you've got a little bump at the low end, cut around those boxy mids, little boost for clarity, and then some air added at the end. If you flick the switch and you want to dive that little bit deeper into the EQ again, then you can see you've got these handy sliders, or you can also drag these yourself as well. But I do really like how this simple master knob works, that you've got the curve kind of mapped out. You can decide with this knob how little or how much you want of the EQ. Let's take a listen.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you. I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you. I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
Next, we've got the saturation module, where you can choose between tape, soft clipper, tube, and fuzz. Brought in some drive. Let's take a listen.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
That sounds really nice. That's just smoothing out that vocal a little. Without.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you. I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
That's doing exactly what I want it to. Let's take a listen to some of the other options. The soft clipper.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
Tube.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
And fuzz.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
In the right circumstance, in the right genre, on the right song, I think all 4 of those options are very musical, very useful, and they sound great. Flip in the hood of the saturation module, and you can deep dive a little bit further, dialing in the drive, output, bias, tone, and mix. Let's take a listen to how far we've got so far with Vox Guru. Here's with the plugin off.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
And with the plugin on, with those 3 new modules we've dialed in.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
Next is the time module, where you've essentially got reverb and delay that you can dial in. A few more options here. I'm going to flick between them from a room reverb, hall, chamber, and then small, medium and large, and finally huge spacey reverb. You've also got your delay here too, and you can move that up and down here from 16ths down to quarters. Once again, you can flip the switch, and here you've got quite a lot more options which you typically want specifically with your delay to dial that in, play around with the width and the room size, decay, feedback, all that stuff. Or you can keep it nice and simple and simply just dial it in with the delay and reverb knobs. Just going to bring this back to medium where I had it with my delay at 1/16 and a medium reverb. Let's take a listen.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
Dial in some of that huge reverb.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
And a longer haul.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
I think this medium reverb works really well with this delay, and this vocal's sounding really sweet. Let's take a listen with these 4 modules on and then off.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you. I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
Finally, at the end here, we've got the effects module, where we've got a doubler, a phone effect, chorus, amplifier, harmony, and phaser. You know, I love this harmony option. Very, very useful for creating rich vocal layers and just really thickening, fattening up that vocal. And this can instantly generate 2 harmonies in any key, and I think it sounds great. Let's take a listen.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
As you cycle through the effects with the hood flipped, you'll see that the options change depending on what effect. Much like with the other modules, what's really struck me with this plugin is how good everything sounds and how usable everything is. You know, sometimes vocal effects can be a bit, a little bit naff. And also I've often found when you've got multi-module plugins like this, that there's often some of it that's lacking and it just never quite sounds as good as your standalone favorite plugins. I honestly got to say that's not been the case with Vox Guru. I think this plugin really does sound superb, and it's incredibly easy to use. Let's dial in the doubler.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
I've got a choice of 3 amplifiers in the amplifier effect. I'm going to go for the first one. Let's dial some of it in.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
I've settled on the harmony option. I've got the 2 harmonies singing thirds up and down. Let's take a listen to all 5 of those modules.
I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you. I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you. I need you now, come through, 'cause all I can think about is you.
The flexibility of this plugin doesn't end there. Let's say that I want to put my delay and reverb at the end of the plugin chain. I can simply just grab this module and swap it over with my harmony module. And that goes for all 5 of these modules. Super easy to drag and drop and reorder however you want them to be. Other really cool thing about this plugin is there's over 600 presets, so you're absolutely not short of presets to help you get started. Separated into male and female, and you've also got a whole bunch of different genres here too. Major and minor keys for the harmonies, as well as dynamic, EQ, saturation, spatial and effects presets. So that's the rather impressive Vox Guru. I've spent a lot of time over the years putting together a vocal chain of plugins that are very familiar to me, I really like the sound of, and are reliable, and I know what I'm doing with them. And this is probably the biggest compliment I could give to this plugin. If you took all those plugins away today and just gave me Vox Guru, I'd be perfectly happy. I really am that impressed with this plugin. It's been incredibly well thought out. It's so easy to use, whether you're a beginner or whether you're a pro. There's something there for everybody, and it sounds superb. Vox Guru at the moment is on a special offer at half price at $49. Its typical price is $99, but why not try it out on a free trial and let me know what you think about the plugin in the comments box below. Whilst you're there, don't forget to grab your free vocal EQ cheat sheet, like and subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed this video today, you definitely want to check this next one out.